being Latinx in ballroom, it's interesting. Why? Because I tend to actually use the term Afro-Latino. As a Dominican man who has generally been made to choose between African roots and Spaniard roots, it's always, that itself has been mind-boggling. But in ballroom, it brings a different dynamic because ballroom started from a place of, creating a safe space for Black and brown people. It wasn't, it, in that, it sort of kind of created its own, issues because there's colorism involved. Like certain categories, there's a preference, and a lot of people don't necessarily ever want to talk about that stuff. But it comes down to things like beauty standards. Like there's a preference for people if you walk face or if you walk categories like pretty boy, where beauty are things that are widely looked for. Fair skinned people tend to have an advantage in certain situations. For realness categories, if you're lighter skinned, for the male figures, it can be a struggle because you're seen as softer or prettier, or it's sort of kind of one of those things where it can work against you or work in your favor depending on what category you're walking. And I wish I could say that we were, as a community, more evolved to see beyond each other's sort of kind of immediate physical features, because it's easy to say, hey, this person's this, or basing things solely off of appearance without any kind of consideration for a person's personal experience.